Time for another Doom of Dimension dump to see what cards we can expect, so let's go. In a previous short I already talked about that all the Justice Hunters archetypes get new support, and the K9 archetype is of course no exception, and the first new card we get is K904 Noroi. It has the effect that it can be normal summoned if your opponent has 2 or more cards in their hand, and if it is normal summoned, you can special summon a non-machine K9 monster from your deck, and if you do, you can special summon from the extra deck while you control that face-up monster except K9 monsters. Also, you can send a K9 card you control to the graveyard and look at your opponent's hand. But that's not all, we also get a new Xyz monster called K9666 Jax, which has the effect that if it is Xyz summoned or if your opponent activates a monster effect in the hand or graveyard, you can detach a material from this card and target a monster on the field and destroy it. Also, a K9 Xyz monster that has this card as material gains the following effect: any battle damage this card inflicts to your opponent the turn they activated a monster effect in the hand or graveyard is double. But we also get some amazing new Dogmatika support, and the first one we talk about is Dogmatika Floraldis the Thunderous, which has the effect that during the main phase, if a monster special summoned from the extra deck is on the field, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, and if it is special summoned from the hand, you can set a Dogmatika trap from your deck, and it can be activated this turn while your opponent controls a Fusion, Synchro, Xyz or Link monster with 2500 or more attack. And we also get a new trap called Holy Beast of Heresy, which has the effect that you can target a monster in your graveyard or banishment, and you cannot special summon from the extra deck until the end of the next turn. Also, send a Dogmatika monster from your deck or one monster from your extra deck with equal or higher attack to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon the targeted monster. But as always, Doom of Dimension also gives us a bunch of cards that don't belong to a specific archetype, and the first one I want to talk about is a remake of my good old friend Twin-Headed Behemoth, and it's of course called Tri-Headed Behemoth. It has the effect that if a face-up card you control is destroyed by card effect, you can special summon it from your hand, and if it is normal or special summoned, you can activate this effect. During the end phase of this turn, special summon a wind monster from a graveyard, but its attack and defense become 1000. So some generic wind support, maybe something for Harpies? Next up is Verifa, the Kick Deity, with the effect that when your opponent activates a monster effect on the field that targets a monster you control, or when your monster is targeted for an attack by an opponent's monster, quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand and reveal one card in your hand to your opponent, then apply the effect to that monster based on the type of that card. If it was a monster, change it to defense position. If it's a spell, its attack becomes doubled, and if it's a trap, banish it. Next up is Chakravartin Sphinx, which has the effect that if the battle position of a monster is changed, you can banish a spell from a graveyard and special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when the position changed, or hand even if not. And during your main phase, you can set a Book of Tyru and or one Book of Moon from your deck or graveyard. And once per turn, if the battle position of another monster is changed, you can target a card on the field and return it to your hand. Now I personally think it's amazing that the Sphinx archetype, if you can call it that, and also those rock flip based monsters get some new support right here, and it's also a searcher for Book of Tyru and Book of Moon, just amazing right here. But as always, let me know what you think about those cards in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss our next shorts where we cover the rest of the Doom of Dimension cards.